Possible Pictures 2026, sponsored by Revving. I'm very honored to be here with
Nathan Lindberg, VP Global Brand Partnerships at Overwolf.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for making the time, Nathan. How are you enjoying Miami Impossible thus far?
I mean, look at what we've got here. I mean, it's a beautiful day. Weather's amazing. There's a ton of really exciting panels and conferences that people are talking about.
Yeah.
A lot of really great people all in one place. What's not to love?
Tell me a bit more about Overwolf, kind of where you guys sit in the space, what problems you solve, just that general overview.
Yeah, we like to describe ourselves as a tools and services platform powered by advertising. So if you are playing video games and there are games that you love and you want to create content for that, whether it's apps, whether it's websites, whether it's private servers, you yourself as an independent content creator can make those things.
Nice.
And we can help you monetize it. Where I think, again, I go back 100 million years ago when I started in advertising sales in video games.
Sure.
I was selling ads in GamePro magazine, which if you remember, if you had a game that you just bought, and you had a hard time, you couldn't beat a part. You had to wait months for that GamePro issue to come out to tell you how to beat that map. And then we innovated. Websites came out. You started getting content about how to beat a game a couple weeks after the game launched, which was amazing. Then you had the evolution of video. So on YouTube, you had walkthrough videos and VOD. And then we got even closer to real time when you had streamers and influencers on platforms like Twitch and YouTube and Kick, and they would walk you through it live. Now, what Overwolf's helped do is actually innovate to be, you actually have a coach basically right there with you in real time, giving you stats and feedback and information on how you're playing, how your opponents are playing, all the information that you would want, but in real time customized to your exact gaming experience and your exact gaming results. And that's where Overwolf has really kind of set itself up and set itself apart in the space, is by being a destination and a platform where, because we know what you're playing, you can actually glean a bunch of really great insights and information out of it to help you have a more enjoyable experience. And that could be because you're chasing esports glory and stardom, but it could also just be that you like to play on a Saturday afternoon with your friends and you just don't want to get yelled at by your teammates, right?
Oh, for sure.
And that's where I think the beauty of Overwolf is really kind of taken out, is that we've created a tools and services business where you as a creator can make tools for people to have a better gaming experience.
Wow.
And you can monetize that through advertising. So it's a win-win-win, because the advertiser gets a high attention environment where their brand is showing up in a really credible way with a really great, performance.
Yeah.
The creator is getting up to 70% rev share on that revenue, right? And the platform itself, Overwolf, is seeing a piece of that. But we're just the intermediary helping to make those connections happen. And we have over 187,000 creators on our platform. Some of them are making beer money for the weekend.
For sure.
Others have made generational wealth. Yeah. And we love both. Obviously everybody
fit in with you guys.
Yeah, but we're defining a new level of creator. And I think what oftentimes we hear from people is, this is so different. It's not any more different than the world of video content, right? At a certain point in time, the amount of content consumption became insatiable. Yeah. And Paramount and Disney and Fox couldn't make movies fast enough. So Mr. Beast came along and said, hey, I'm going to make content myself, right? We're seeing it with Spotify, right? With music. We're seeing, new artists coming out of nowhere because they're popular on other platforms. Yeah. And so we're seeing the same thing happening with video games now, where video game developers, you think about Grand Theft Auto.
My favorite game.
A game that has been in production for over a decade. Yep. It will come out and it will be the greatest game of all time. Yep. All the accolades, and people will beat it within weeks. Yeah. A game that's taken a decade to make is going to take weeks to beat. What do you do after that, right? Well, you have to have content. You have to have tools and services to continue that gaming experience. Yeah. And that's where Overwolf continues to be a value add, not only to the creators themselves, but to game publishers in the space.
Lastly, before I let you go, man, for 2026 and beyond, whether that's Overwolf, whether it's the space, what do you see kind of changing in the future? What exciting new things are on the horizon?
I mean, the 8,000-pound gorilla in the room is AI. Yep. How do you use it? How does it work? How are you creating more value? Yep. Or are you creating more slop? And I think it's really important to understand where AI sits in someone's ecosystem. I think it also is important to understand where it doesn't fit in.
Wise words. Thank you so much for the time, and have a great weekend ahead.
Amazing. Thanks, dude.